How's it going, knife fanatics? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, guys, we just got a package delivered to us from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. So this video, we're going to do a little unboxing of I don't know, should I tell you guys what it is or should I make you wait? We're doing an unboxing of a knife from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. It was on their sale that they had going on the last couple of weeks. The one that I wanted originally, when I got the money, went on there to look at it, it was sold out. So a lot of them seemed like they sold out pretty fast. They was on sale, pretty good prices, you know, fair prices. And but we did snag us up one. This is the first brand new, like from the store knife that I've had in years. Everything I've bought for a long time has been secondhand, you know, from a flea market or something like that. So this is the first right out of the store brand new knife that I've had for probably since I was a kid, a teenager anyway. So I'm really excited to see how it is. I looked up the reviews online for this particular brand. People seem to say the modern ones, for the most part, most people agreed that they held up pretty well. They were good quality. They were nice knives. And the selling point for me, as I was looking through them, it's got bone handles and it's carbon steel. And y'all know, anyone's seen my videos, carbon steel is my favorite steel. But people argue all day long over blade steel. But for me personally, I just like simple, old-fashioned carbon steel. And this knife is made in carbon steel. And so that just being on sale to boot, and having good reviews, I couldn't resist it. So we'll walk down here to the mailbox and grab it, and then we'll get you guys inside and we'll unbox this thing. Something else I wanted to mention while I'm walking down this long driveway we got here. You can't even see the house. You just got to go through the creek, and it's a good walk, nice walk. But while I was walking, something that I wanted to mention and I forgot to mention before I cut the camera off there. Today is August 27th, and of course 2025, August 27th, 2025. Of course, there was a horrible tragedy today in Minnesota at a Catholic school, Annunciation School shooting. Last I heard, there was 2 children dead and I think 17 injured. Just wanted to talk about that for a second, guys. Just wanted to let people know my thoughts and prayers are with the families of the victims. That is a horrible, horrible thing. I can't even imagine, especially if you have sending your child to school, into a Catholic school, and something like that happening. It's just horrible to think about, guys. So keep the victims in your thoughts and prayers. If they got any charity things going on for them, you know, of course, support that if you can. It's just a horrible thing, guys. In this day and age, not to get political, but I'm not one to shy away from saying things that might offend people. I am who I am, and people either like me or they don't. You know, it really doesn't matter to me. But in this day and age, you really, really, really should not be leaving the house without a firearm, guys. You just shouldn't. If you're in America, you have that right. It's a right that is almost unheard of to most people around the world. And look at the crime statistics and the violence statistics just going through the roof around the world. We are blessed here in America to have the right to defend ourselves and our family and our neighbors. And you just see this stuff happening all the time, whether it's a grocery store, a school, whatever, you know, hospitals. Obviously, there's some places that you're not allowed to take a gun, but for everywhere that you legally can, if you're an American, a legal American citizen, and you're legally able to own a firearm, you should not be leaving the house without it. And me personally, some people ain't gonna agree with that, but I think we absolutely need to be hardening our schools and our churches. I know the church that my family goes to, you know, has sheriff deputies out front of every service, and more churches across America need to be doing that if they're not. It's getting too prevalent, and it's just a horrible thing, guys. I mean, it's horrible enough to go through that and lose someone, but then just imagine if you was there and you maybe had the opportunity to stop it from happening, but you left your gun at home. You know, I think the guilt of that, of knowing that maybe you could have made a difference and didn't, could be worse than even just dealing with the tragedy of losing someone to senseless violence. So anyway, just kind of my rambling thoughts about things today. Like I say, thoughts and prayers, of course, go out to the victims and their families. And yeah, just wanted to say that, guys. So of course, walking down here to the mailbox, I'm strapped. So let's get this knife and go unbox it. All right, guys, we are back inside. We're going to open this thing up. What do you guys think it is? You got any guesses? Anybody that watched my videos when I posted that sale video probably knows what it is, or at least the brand. But we're going to open it here with, this is a knife my dad gave me when I was a teenager. I have no idea who made it. There is no mark on this thing. So, not sure where it came from, but I have filleted a bunch of fish with this thing. Absolutely love this knife. And good and sharp. Carbon steel, obviously. See that patina? So anyway, let's cut this thing open. Oh yeah. Good old carbon steel. Set that down. What we got in here? I think it was supposed to send me, it said a patch or something too. Maybe this is it. Yeah. And so they threw that in for free. Little Smoky Mountain Knife Works patch. We'll find a place to hang that up. Alright, I've made you wait long enough. Let's see what we got here. Did y'all see that? A boker. So this is actually the first boker, now that I think about it, that I've owned. I've handled some old ones. I never did buy one, and of course this is the new one. Or, you know, not a new model or anything, just, you know, the new boker, modern day. Now from what I read, guys, the boker tree brand, that's still made in Germany. The boker has was it the Magnum and something else? They have a line that's boker name but made in China, and a line that's made in Taiwan, and then the tree brand is still made in Germany. And for the reviews that I read, the tree brand boker that's still made in Germany, most people seem to agree that it is very well made. Their quality is great. So for the price, this was under 50 bucks. I think it was $46.80 or something. There's probably a receipt in the bag. I'll check here in a minute. But yeah, so it was like $10 off for their sale. Of course, the sale's over now. I couldn't believe they kept them on sale as long as they did. You know, I was waiting for a payday to be able to buy one, and I wanted the synthetic yellow. I don't know, I just like them. I want to get me a good collection of synthetic yellows, but it was sold out, and a couple others was sold out. So this one, and I wanted carbon steel. You know, there was others, it was like D2 steel, but I wanted carbon. So The options with just 1095 carbon were sold out, and they still had this one. It's bone handle, so that's great. And let's get it out of the box and look at it here, see what we got. So here's how it came, wrapped up. There's the boker, made in Germany. There's the, I guess that's the model number there, 110881. I think that's what that says, or it could be a 6-1. It's faded. I think it's an 8-1 though. So yeah, nice box. It's not banged up. Now it was, y'all seen I took it out of the package. It was open. I'm sure the knife bouncing around popped that open. That ain't no big deal. But it's still wrapped up here. Anything else in there? Got some kind of paperwork in here. Well, if I can get it out. So what we got here? So English paperwork. What's this one in? Okay, Spanish. So is this just a since 1869? Okay, so this is a QR code for to put a review. So we'll do that after we use it for a couple weeks. See what we got here. All right, so care instructions. If you guys want to pause that and read that. This side. All right. All right. Let's look at the knife. I want to see it. I want to see it. Something like that. Yeah. All right. Let's get this out of the way. The box here. Here we go, guys. First look. We got here a little tape. I don't really want to rip the paper up. Did they tape it all the way around? Wow. Look at that, guys. So this is a trapper. So this is a couple firsts for me. This is my first Boker tree brand. And this is actually the very first full size or even a mini. This is, you know, I haven't had a mini trapper either. This is my first trapper in the collection. And that's why I wanted to get one. I wanted the synthetic yellow while it was on sale because that was a really good price. And I always wanted a synthetic yellow trapper for an EDC. You know, just a work knife. This one, I don't know that I'll necessarily use it as a work knife. But, yeah, it's a good looking knife. First impressions here. There's a little bit of a gap here. I don't know if y'all can see that. A little bit of a gap there. So, not horrible though. I mean, it doesn't bother me. Just trying to point out everything I'm seeing here. So, a little bit of a gap there. Looks like it's nice and tight on this side. No gap on the back. Everything feels like it's been finished good. I'm not feeling like super sharp edges. I mean, this corner here, these corners on the bolsters are a little sharp, but that's not you know, doesn't look like it hasn't been finished. You know, it's obviously been finished good. There's no burrs. It's just the design. They just have a sharp right angle. I would prefer that to be a little rounded. It's kind of sharp there. Gaps look good on this side of the, or this end of the bolsters. Handles are all the way flush, looks like. So yeah, bone handles. I think they called it amber bones, what this color is called for boker. It's got a like a pinkish salmon color to it. Looked a little different on their pictures on the website. It didn't look as shiny. It looked kind of dull, which I was worried about. I'm glad that it is shiny. I was thinking it was kind of like just a real dull matte finish, but no, it's nice and shiny. The blade center here. So this main front clip blade is over toward the side, but that's all right. But by me, it doesn't bother me. Don't want it to hit the other blade, and when you open it, you're always pushing against it. You know, so as you wear it, you're always pushing that way to open it. So I'm fine with that. So it doesn't feel like there's a half stop. No, no half stop. But it clicks open nice. Looks like the blade's been finished out well. I'm not seeing nothing down inside on the springs unfinished. This has all been smoothed out. See that 1095 carbon steel? How's the snap when it closes? It's a little lazy. I mean, it's you know, nothing wrong with it, but it just kind of got a slow close on it. It's not an alligator or nothing, which that's kind of a good thing in a way. Snaps open. That's the main thing. It snaps open and stays open good. It's got a good snap opening. So, all right, let's check the spay blade here. Not quite as hard of a snap as the first blade, but still fine. Nothing wrong with that. There again, I'm not seeing no burrs or unfinished parts on it. Looks like it's been finished out good. No problem with that. Decent edge. We'll have to check that out here in a second. Nice and clean in there. No burrs. Yeah, I mean, fit and finish, guys, is pretty good, I have to say. I know there's a lot of, you know, sometimes Case gets some flack. You know, they're made in America, and I love supporting American-made companies. But, you know, they're the same, you know, trapper that looked like this in Case would definitely be more expensive than this. And, you know, say a lot of people, you know, I don't buy a whole lot of new stuff, but a lot of people say the new stuff from Case has got some quality control issues. So I'm impressed by this, guys. I really am. I'm really curious to see how it does, how it holds its edge, and all. Of course, you know, it's carbon steel, but I'm just curious to see how it goes, how it sharpens, how it holds its edge, and definitely can't wait to start seeing some patina hit these blades. I'm a patina fan myself. Now, I'm not going to do no forced patina like some people like to do. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just would like to see it wear in personally. But that shield, yeah, overall I'm happy with that, guys. It's a good looking knife. If y'all have any of the new bokers, the Made in Germany bokers, tree brand, let me know your experiences with them. Good, bad, do you like them? I think for under 50 bucks out the door, you know, to my house, bone, carbon steel, good fit and finish, I don't think you can beat it, guys. Let's check this blade out here. We'll cut on this package it was shipped in. If I can get a good angle here. Let's just see. Okay, so it needs, it's not bad. I mean, that's pretty thick, so. Oh yeah, so you're just cutting through the single layer. Pretty good, so decent edge from the factory. I'll definitely hone it a little bit and strop it some, but that's not bad. Let's try this, see if it'll shave. Oh yeah, pretty smooth too, guys. So that's right out of the box. That's how I like them, shaving sharp. So yeah, like I said, guys, if you have one of the new bokers and you've used it for a while, let me know how it's held up. What do you guys think about them? Do you like them? Do you not like them? So far, just on first impressions here, I'm impressed. Even at, you know, without the sale at full price, I think this is definitely worth the money. So I'll definitely be looking at some more probably in the future. If anyone has a carbon, the synthetic yellow trapper, holler at me. I definitely would like to have a synthetic yellow trapper in carbon. It doesn't have to be boker, you know, say case or something. I was just figuring, you know, the boker would probably be cheaper. So anyway, that was a quick little unboxing, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on the modern day bokers. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.